Tree Line Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. All of the 2022 Corn Futures Month printed new life of contract highs yesterday. His corn closed up 7 cents in the front end May contract, and the new December was up 4. Putin's remarks that Russia and the Ukraine peace talks are at a dead end was bad news for the war, but positive for corn and wheat markets as likelihood grows that future exports from Ukraine will contract even further. That potentially adds more demand for U.S. corn, with this year's new crop still a long way from the bin. With less corn acres projected, a strong yield will be important, but with fertilizer prices where they are, yields in the 180s are unlikely. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland open for Milo trucks 8 to 2:45 on Thursday, closed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Cargill Houston is open Thursday 7 to 3, closed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Andersons Houston is open Thursday 7 to 5 and Friday until 1, closed Saturday and Sunday. Your commodities: corn May 2022 783.5 up 7 1/4. Beans May 2022 1676 up 5 3/4. Kansas City hard red winter wheat May 2022 1174 up 11 3/4. For help marketing your grains, Tuttle and Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976, has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. Looks like the national pork carcass cutout value for Wednesday up 173 at 108.53. Estimated hog slaughter 1.42 million head for the week through Wednesday. Looks like after spiking higher Tuesday, lean hogs ended the midweek session 42 to 72 in the red. August 2022 lean hogs 99.90, down 27.5. As we move toward the beef side of the equation, wholesale box prices were down 111 in the choice, 134 in the select. Looks like slaughter was 375,000 head through Wednesday. At the closing bell, live cattle futures were up 40 to $1. Feeders closed the midweek session up by 57 to 102. April 2022 live cattle 140.62 up 67. April 2022 feeder cattle 158.55 up 80. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio is at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, we going to have a sale in San Saba. How's it looking?
You bet, Larry. It looks a real good run. We got a little over 1,400 and something head already around 5:30. We got, I think, 275 cows. We got about 20 bulls, and rest of them all calves and yearlings. And as we talked about earlier, we're going to start our sell-off with at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We got our spring bull sale that we have going on. About 100 of those bulls will be there. Got some really good bulls off the STS Ranger ranch that are all Angus. We sold them last couple of years. Been real good. Got a good set of Brangus bulls. Busan over at Mason, Texas. And then we got several good Herefords off M&W. And then many others. Got some Maine Angus and some Sim Angus and so forth bulls. So they'll all be starting at 10 o'clock, Larry. We'll take about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll roll right into our regular sale after that. So good run. If you can't be there more on the bull sale, we'll be live on the internet too, Larry.
All right. Internet is Jordan Cattle Auction, jordancattle.com or jordancattle.auction.com?
jordancattle.com.
All right. And the telephone number?
Is area code 325-372-5159, Larry.
All right. We'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We are on the line with Sean Gaswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did the cattle sale turn out?
So, Larry, we ended up with right at 1,000. So I thought it went real well as far as our numbers. Market was kind of up and down all day. Quality was had a lot of new croppers, so some of those didn't quite bring some of those old croppers bring. So it was probably about steady as far as on the cows and the bulls, and on the steers and heifers. Kind of didn't have any of those real highs, like those thin, good 350, 450 weight cattle that are thin. Didn't have a whole lot of them, so we didn't have any of those real, like some of those cattle brought up to 250 last week. This week probably somewhere around that 220 or 30. Didn't quite get them up there, but like I said, quality, not quality, I guess I should restate that. Quality was good. We just had new croppers instead of a lot of old croppers that were bringing that premium. So that was kind of the difference in the market. But all in all, I thought we got along real good. Had a lot of cows again, and the bulls. We had some bulls bring up around that $1.10, 15. So thought that was good. And cows kind of up to 92 or 3 was tops. So on those better yielders. But like we talked yesterday on the sheep and goat market, we had a lot of thin sheep and goats, and cows were starting to see it too, I guess, because it's dry. So some of these cows are getting pretty thin. So the fleshier ones are sure selling, but some of those thin cows, it's getting a little harder to get rid of them. So anyhow, it's kind of a dry spring. So we'll work through it, and hopefully we'll get a good rain, and things will pick up.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's sheep and goat and cattle sales.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
I'm on the line with Julie from D&D. Julie, what do you want to tell us about today?
Well, I was going to let you know that we got all the cattle cubes you could possibly need, 12, 20, and 38% protein cubes for your cattle. We also got the Crete, Precon, and several other fantastic feeds for all the cattle needs.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you call me at 830-379-7340, I'd gladly pick up, or you can even come and see me in the store. I'd be glad to talk to you for a few minutes.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. They sold sheep and goats Tuesday. How was it?
Went pretty well. We had a pretty active market yesterday. We had 950 head. Heavy lambs were 280 to 315. Those light lambs were 280 to about 335. Those fat ewes were $1.20 to $1.40, and those thin packer ewes 75 to $1.10. Packer nannies $1.50 to $2.40, and those stocker nannies were $1.90 to $3, and those kind of fat Spanish nannies were $1.90 to $2.30. Good cabritos $3 to $3.50, and the lightweight were $3 to $4. So still pretty active and pretty steady with what we've kind of been seeing here the last couple weeks.
How about the cattle sale? How's it shaping up?
Got about 400 standing on the yard this evening. We got about 100 cows standing here. We've got a few cows to palpate in the morning and get them checked. But overall, it looks like a pretty decent little run here. I have 600 to 700 tomorrow, and sure hope we get a rain here shortly to improve a few things.
We do too. Praying for you. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621. On my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We'll talk to you after sale, Klein. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how'd the sale go?
Sale turned out real good, Larry. We got a holiday weekend. I think buyers were kind of scrambling, trying to finish loads out, and, that way they got something to start with next week. Ended up with 857 head of cattle. The quality was very good on them. I'd call the stocker calves 3 to 5 better, with the packer cows and bulls steady, but those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.50 to $1.97. 3 to 4 weights, $1.41 to $2. 4 to 5 weights, $1.40 to $1.86. 5 to 6 weights, $1.40 to $1.91. 6 to 7 weights, $1.27 to $1.78. 7 to 8 weight heifer or bulls, $1.23 to $1.55. When you get to the heifer mates, 2 to 3 weights, $1.15 to $1.70. 3 to 4 weights, $1.20 to $1.65. 4 to 5 weights, $1.24 to $1.68. 5 to 6 weights, $1.30 to $1.55. And those 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.12 to $1.60. And that was some of them Brangus heifers in there, so they turned out real good. You get to the utility and commercial cows from 75 to 96, with the cutters 58 to 74. Had some Shelly cows they brought from 27 to 57s, and the good high yielding bulls from $1 to $1.11, with pairs bringing up to 1,025, and some middle aged bred cows bringing up to 1,025. So we got along real good.
How about sheep and goats?
Sheep and goat market ticked softer in places. Those good fat kids that were ready to kill, they brought top market, but a lot of them, they just put them on feed and get ready for the next holiday coming up here in a few weeks. Those good nannies from 100 280 to 290, with kid goats bringing from 370 to 450. When you talk to the Dorpers, those good ewes bringing from 150 to 225, with lambs bringing from 320 to 390. So, like I said, just a tick softer, but got along real good.
Good. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next Wednesday's sale.
Well, you can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You have a happy Easter, Larry.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor Wholesale Steel is a family-owned and operated company established in 1976. They have heavy-duty panels, and they're the first panel on the market to have a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. They wholesale to the public. The panels are over 150 pounds each, and they have locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Whether it's a small livestock show project or a big buck and bull, WholesaleSteelSA.com, WholesaleSteelSA.com. 210-624-2000. That's 210-624-2000. We are on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock. Jim, how'd the Tuesday sale turn out?
Market's still holding up very well. Packer cow market was good, had $1.64 on them. For the way the conditions are down here, we've got a very good market, I would say.
Well, let's walk the pins.
All right, ended up with 534 head, 179 were steers, 151 heifers, 173 cows, and 27 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.65 to $2.10. Heifers were $1.50 to $2. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.60 to $1.95. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.75. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.90. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.67. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.80. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.55. 6 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.60. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.40. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.10 to $1.42. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.24. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1 to $1.32, and the heifers were $85 to $1.
What'd they have on cows?
164 yesterday. Best Packer cow brought $95. Best bull brought $1.15 and a half. Sold bred cows anywhere from $600 to $11.50, and we kept a few pairs together. They brought from $9.75 to $13.50.
Regular sales schedule next week?
Yes, sir. We will be open on Sunday to receive cattle when everybody gets through with the Easter eggs in church. If they want to work a few, we will be here.
All right. You know not to hunt Easter eggs in the horse trap, right?
Pretty much. They kind of look the same.
Yep, they do. They're a little softer.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We are on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock down Kennedy Way. We always begin, Chris, by thanking the folks that do business with us.
That's right, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignments. Last week, we ended up with 604 head of cattle. Lighter calves were a little cheaper. Heavier calves and packers were steady.
Let's walk the pins.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 187 to 2 1/4. 3 and 4 is 173 to $2. 4 and 5 weights, 165 to 188. 5 and 6 is 147 to 184. 6 and 7 is 134 to 159, and the 7 8 weights 126 to 145. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 158 to 202. 3 and 4 is 154 up to 210. 4 and 5 weights 148 to 165. 5 and 6 is 140 to 174. 6 and 7 is 137 to 146, and the 7 8 weights 117 to 124. We had 7 Packer bulls last week. High yielding was 98 up to $1.05 on the best bull. Medium 85 up to 92. We had 107 Packer cows. High yielding was 86 up to 94, medium 72 to 78, and the low end 51 to 57. We only had 1 pair last week. She brought 1,075 and no test on bred cows.
What do you got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, we've got right at 600 head checked in, and we're looking for about 750 come sale time. In our count, we've got 145 Packer cows and bulls, 39 palpates, 40 pair, and the rest are yearlings. We've got a herd sellout of limousine and limousine cross cows, and there's 28 palpated cows and 30 pair.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Chris.
For any questions, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself, 210-286-5345.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in April, diesel is 55, 14.12. Yellow corn to Corpus in April, maple is 80, 863 and a half. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in April, May plus $1 bill, $12.74. And Placido beans, April delivery, May list 50, $16.26. $1,695 bale of Texas cotton at $137.20. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. God bless. Take care. See you down the road.